Hey Sag, welcome to your reading. Okay, so keep in mind, this is a general reading. Roles can be reversed. Always practice and exercise wisdom and self-awareness when doing so. Okay, this is about some sort of connection you have to a person, a group, or like an institution or something like that. I feel like some stuff went down or is going down, like you've made a decision to end things, or a decision you made brought something crashing to its knees, or crashing to a halt, or a sudden abrupt ending. That may not have come about yet. Like I see there's some sort of divine, like you're connecting with something, someone, or something, and it feels like it's a wish fulfillment, like you've got what you want, this is exactly what you need, things are working out, and you're planning on a future, planning on the trajectory of this connection. But then a decision was made, something was decided, and it's ending, it's ended, and I see you like riding away from this thing. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is like an ending of a friendship or a relationship, or maybe even a family connection. This could be because at the time of the reading, I'm doing it during a retrograde, Mercury retrograde. So this could be very important for people if you're looking at this reading within a couple of weeks, like 2-3 weeks of me posting. If not, then it still applies. I'm just trying to read on the current energy. Yeah, there was some sort of balance that was like you reached some sort of balance within yourself. You came to a conclusion, a decision, something was made aware, and you got what you needed. You saw what you needed to see. And then the tower moment happens, and then the Prince of Wands riding out on his chariot away from the fire and the destruction that the Prince of Wands lit. So I get that this is like a choice. You may feel stuck, like you have no other choice, but it is a decision that you need to make. And I see it ending something. Most likely a connection. I'm seeing a connection ending. Future. And we will dive further into this. Future. You've got the Fool, Knight of Discs, and Wealth. Yep. So this is telling me you're stepping out on your own, riding towards your abundant, like anything that's good for you in your sphere will be pulled towards you, and you are protected. You're protected from the attacks of whatever it was that you've ended. It no longer affects you in the future. And this is wealth, happy ever after. You get yours after walking away from this connection or making the decision to end it. It may not be walking away, but just maybe it could be like something you were doing with someone and you've decided not to do that with them anymore. That doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be out of your life, although it might. Maybe that's what happens. You say, no, look, I don't really want to move in with you, or I don't really want to go into business with you, or I don't really want to go on that trip or go to that event. And there's a tower moment. Overall ending energy under the deck. Yeah. Oh, look at that card. It's a little frayed. Emotional ending. Yeah, I just feel like you're very happy with the decision and how it works out. Even though it does create a bit of chaos in some respect, it is a healthy move. I do see that as a healthy decision. We'll get more on that. Hang on. Spirit. Oh no. Yep, they're asking me to... they want me to use this deck more. That's okay. I don't connect with this one. Out of all the decks, this is the one that I just connect with the least, but that's fine. You can still give us messages. Okay, Spirit for Sagittarius. What do we... Clarify the place, actually, yeah. Clarify where they're coming from and what that situation was. Banishment hex. Yeah, I feel like you're casting someone out of your life. Or maybe someone's like pointing the finger at you for something. Anything else on that, Spirit? Anything else? No. Oh. Imagination. Air. Air is communication. Imagination. Banishment, imagination. Okay, need some more. Please pop it out onto the table, Spirit, not onto the floor. Thank you. Homecoming. Imagination homecoming. You may have felt like you found a home, or you found like a happy ever after. There was a venture or something that was going to cause you to feel like you were home or like you were welcome, and that's kind of how it felt in the past. It felt like, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the offer or the thing, there was a lot of BS, like a lot of pretty words, I call them. Pretty words with nothing to back them up. Is, to be honest, that's the energy I'm getting for the recent past with this lover's connection over there. And the star and the queen, because the queen sits alone and she's looking out and like this barren wasteland. It's not totally desolate, and she's still on her throne. She's still got her wisdom and her crown and her wealth. But she's aware of some stuff and she's weighing up her options very carefully. And then I feel like you came to a decision to end things, to just walk away, or to make a decision that was going to collapse something. Okay, so can you guys give me insight into the present, please? Manifestation. Spell. What does that spell actually say? Oh, okay. It's either in a fake language or, oh no, for a charm of something. Lizards. Oh, it's just a pretend fantasy spell. Okay. I just thought maybe it had a message. Stability, manifestation, stability. This is for the present. Yeah, you're trying to manifest your stability, and I think you've realized that thing in the past just wasn't that. It was kind of like a fake out. Respect, stability and respect. Yeah, I think you're walking away from something that just wasn't respecting you. For a lot of you, I do feel like this is a relationship. It could be a situation, a job place, a family, a this, a that. But for most of you, I do feel it's a relationship of some sort. Yeah, it's like you may be kicking someone out of your home, your house. It could be you that's leaving, finding your own. But there's some sort of illusion, disillusioned kind of energy. Like it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. And you realized it pretty quick, or at least in time before any major damage was done. Okay, we're done with that deck, I feel. But now in the present, manifestation, stability, and respect. Yes, I feel like that's exactly what you're doing, because the Prince of Wands is like riding out on his chariot. Like, I'm out. I'm taking my light with me. Don't know exactly where I'm going, and I haven't got it all figured out, but I know I'm better than this. And you go out. That's the energy that's coming from that. Moonology, all right. It's different. No, it is. It's nice. It's different. Get that out of the way. Okay, Spirit, the Sagittarius, any clarity on this situation, any advice, any insight for Sag? Show me clearly. And let them pop out onto the table, please. Thank you. Ever since I've asked Spirit to do it, every time I ask now, they do it. So I'm just going to start asking in every reading. If they can just pop them out onto the table, please. Thank you. What have we got? Be bold and make the first move. So some of you haven't made this decision yet, like you've come to the conclusion, but you haven't actually acted on it. I feel like there's this big, strong sense of apprehension because it's like you know what's coming and you just don't want to have to deal with it. But just surround yourself with good energy. Pray to Spirit before you go and do it. And just say, look, keep me grounded, keep me strong, keep me protected. And just go into it and just be honest and loving. And if they react poorly, then that's on them. You just hold your vibration. Yeah, just hold your vibration. This is the other one that popped out. You are good enough. So yeah, these energies may have been trying to make you feel like you weren't good enough. And Spirit's saying, you are more than capable. You're more than good enough. You can do this. Be bold. Make the first move. Anything else, Spirit? Ooh, okay, I'm getting spirit rushes. Whatever's about to pop out. It's some sort of like big energy in this reading. I don't know. What is it, Spirit? What are you trying to... Is it this deck? No. Oh, okay, no. Nope, not this deck anymore. Where are we going? Where are we going? Yeah. Okay, whatever this is, it's something. Okay, Spirit, please let them pop out onto the table. Onto the table, Spirit. For Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Spirit. What do they need to know? Onto the table, please. Release. Yeah, release. Banishment. Knowing your worth, Spirit just said, you need to know your worth, and to remind yourself that the actions you're taking are because you're not being valued. And as long as you've communicated this, like, don't just up and leave. Like, you need to communicate. But if you've already communicated and you've done more than you feel you need to, like, if you know you've communicated well, very clearly, calmly, lovingly, whatever it is that you needed, and they're not fulfilling that or not respecting you, it's time to walk away. It's time to be bold, make the first move, release. Because you're good enough. Yeah. You are good enough, and you're worthy of love and respect, stability. I feel like you are manifesting that though, because that's in the present tense. Manifestation, stability, respect. Release inner child. May need to do some inner child work. Narratives that might be preventing you from dealing with this. You could be stuck in the energy of like, I'm still the child. I can't move forward with this because, and it may not be at the forefront, but it could be the reason for the hesitation. Or it could be that they've affected you in a way that hit on core wounds from your childhood, telling you things like you're not good enough, you're not, like, you know, you ain't shit sort of energy. So release what was said and what was done. You are good enough, and Spirit knows you're in good standing. That's all you need to know. And that Spirit will support you. Anything else for Sagittarius? Purify. Yep, what I say. Release, inner child. You need to purify the energies of whatever it was that was placed on you in this situation. And purify can also look like going inside and like reminding yourself that, okay, they said this thing that upset me and it made me feel bad, made me feel like I'm not worthy or I'm unlovable or this or that. Whatever it is, it needs to be released because it's really hitting on something in your inner child which needs to be purified, which is probably why Spirit allowed this to happen in the first place, so that you could make the decision for yourself and then move into this healing phase. Because you are manifesting stability and respect after a time where you just weren't being respected. I feel like there's some more. Is there more? Okay. A little bit more. Spirit said, like, that's basically it. But I do want to get some more. Just feel like there's just a little extra something that we need. I don't know. Real quick for Sagittarius. On the table, please. Okay, well, it technically landed on the table. It's not on the upper level. Of course I knock it down. Magician in the mirror. Yeah, manifesting. Manifesting. Oh. Journey, garden in the gate. Yo, you guys are being led on a new journey. That's for sure. That's why that's why you're being made aware. That's why this is being cleared out now. Be prepared because this journey is going to be amazing. Amazing. But there are little, not stumbling blocks, but there are little reminders along the way just to test to see whether or not you've healed this. So make sure that you do focus on healing your inner child. It's going to fortify this stability and respect that you're trying to manifest. And you may not even be consciously trying to manifest it, but it is being manifested through these decisions. Under the deck, Daughter Spirit. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helps. And yeah, thanks for watching. Catch us in the next one. Blessed be.